Hello, friends. Happy January 2nd. How many of you guys have sat and already reflected on the year ahead and sat there and thought about, things you need to do or, things you're not going to do? I don't know. It's coffee time, guys. Coffee with Jamie. So, I got to take a sip and then we're going to get started. The wind is terrible. Terrible. So, I hope you guys are all having an awesome day. I was sitting here thinking about so I'm a super, super private person. Gosh, I don't even know what's going on with my hair. But so private, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, my husband and me had to get like hotel rooms the first year we were dating. Just to like spend the night together or anything like that. Because we're both so private and our homes are like our safe spots. So we kind of kept it that way. I had my place, he had his, and we just kind of like kept it that way. And now, okay, so I was sitting there thinking, I was like, if somebody just stopped by, I was like, how comfortable would I be like saying, come on in? And I'm not honestly comfortable with it at all because, you guys, like, I have lived in chaos, pure flipping chaos. And I mean, I had a shopping addiction, and so I bought, and like everything became a collection. I couldn't just have like one of the items. Like the vintage suitcases, you guys, I ended up with like 34 or something like that. I did get rid of 24 of them, but it's just everything became a massive collection. And I was like, oh, I collect that. Oh, I collect this, like I learned from the Little Mermaid, you guys, where she was like, gadgets and gizmos aplenty. So it just became like too much. Right now I am downsizing. So that's one thing that like I'm personally working on. I want to keep downsizing because I want to have my home easy to clean and, nice and set up. Like right now I have, like my candle lit and my incense going while I'm, enjoying my coffee time with you guys. But no, I was just sitting there thinking about that because I was like, if somebody came to my door, I'd be so uncomfortable. You know what I mean? I don't even know. But I want to get to the point this year where like my home is so clean and like organized on a normal, and I'm more comfortable with like being a host where I can be like, come on in, you guys, have a cup of coffee with me in person. So that's one thing like I'm personally working on. But yeah, I was just sitting there, like reflecting and thinking about things that I would enjoy, as I'm working on myself and everything, and that was one of them. But how many of you would be like, ready to open your front door and not have to go hide stuff in a closet? Yeah, so the reason for this all I was coming about is like my son had his girlfriend over during Christmas time. And I was sitting there and I was like, yes, I have 2 spare bedrooms where I could be like, I'm going to go shove all this stuff away. But right now I'm sorting things. So I have like my holiday bins and everything like that. And I don't want to just pile it into another spot where I'm going to be like, all right, it's out of sight, out of mind. So I'm not worried about it. So like I left it and I was like, hey, I'm sorry, nobody cared. Okay. But it's that thought process where I'm like, things have to be like a Martha Stewart catalog. But yeah, so just stuff to reflect on. I am going to be doing a lot of reading coming up and working on my book. I can't wait for that to come out. But yeah, so what's on everybody's agenda today? I'm not kidding you when I say this. I got up at the 2 a.m., right? Had dishes done and had like 2 loads of laundry done. Got lots of kisses from my husband because he gets up at like 3:30 and I'm normally asleep. So that was kind of nice. And I'm like, ooh, could I get up each day like this just for those extra kisses? But yeah, I did all that and I decided to paint my little shelf and I was organizing things and went to the store, did my personal hygiene stuff. But yeah, I was like, I got so much accomplished. Like I did wash the new bedding and got it on the bed and just like, I felt like it's a little Energizer bunny, and I'm like, I'm hoping this is something that's gonna stay, you know what I mean? So, but I'm pumped. I'm pumped and excited, and you guys, I'm learning to love cleaning. Like, who can say that? Like, I'm truly loving organizing and going through things and seeing things that I haven't seen and letting go of the items that I'm ready to bless somebody else with. And, you know, like, I can find all my stuff. It's organized. I have to show you these. Aren't these stunning? Yep. Sorry. Oh, look. These are from 3 different places, and I'm like, they just go together so good. But yeah, I'm able to find things and like dress fun and do things, and it's just like, it's fantastic, you guys. The more you get organized, the better. It's just be like, I know where that's at, and I know where this is at, and I want to pair it with that. And you know, that's my version I want to get to this year, is 100% organized. But hope you all have a blessed day. I've kept you on rambling long enough. Don't forget, guys, your coffee. I know, another Halloween cup, and I'm like, it's January, but it's my vibe. I'm just really craving my coffee. I have to show you guys this. Isn't that fantastic? I'm like, I don't need any more artwork. And then I seen that one, and I was like, oh my gosh, it looks like my kitty, and it has a little fish. And I was like, I had to. So guess I'll have to let something else go, because that's going on the wall. But have a blessed one, you guys. I will jump on here tomorrow with a different topic, and stay blessed, y'all.